Hey everybody, Colin Livingston here, Talking Torque podcast, CanTorque race report, and whatever else nonsense I happen to be spewing on any given day. Um, been off the air for a while and happy to be back. Glad to be back with Jason Greger on Sports 1440 here in Edmonton, which can also be streamed live on Thursday afternoons. We're also going to be kicking off our fall season of Talking Torque, and took me a while to figure out how to do this, but I want to start by giving everyone a quick tour of our facility. Those of you who are new to CanTorque, we are located on the west end of Edmonton, 146th Street, 119th Avenue. Kind of a cool day here. Been very windy the last couple of days, but this is what you can come to expect if you ever pay us a visit. We often hear what a clean race shop or clean shop we have, and we can't deny that, but this is completely unprepared. So we've got, my areas tend to be the messiest in the shop. This is where we run our go-kart business, where we sell, distribute, service, CRG, race carts. We have some of my old carts, some customer carts, and obviously a few more toys. This is our hospitality vehicle, our two-seat former NASCAR Pinty Series race car that we can take out and do exhibition events. But lots of parts and pieces. Things are a little bit chaotic here. We just finished our race season and have started offloading everything. And this is one of our general favorites, is our racing simulator. Full motion machine, lets us play around and maybe stay in shape for the race season. One of the next stops on the tour is our calibration room. In here we can test, adjust, repair virtually any make or model of mechanical torque tool up to 1,000 foot-pounds. We also have a gauge calibration station, which will let us calibrate pressure gauges up to 25,000 psi. And everything is completely temperature controlled for heat and for cool. We do need to stay at 20 degrees plus or minus 2 degrees. Because we carry such a wide range and manufacture a wide range of tools, we need to keep an awful lot of parts. So here's a small sampling of mostly our low-profile RT series hydraulic wrenches with mostly all disassembled. This is how all of our manufacturing runs come to us. We then either engrave or otherwise identify our parts so we can distinguish them if we get multiple runs over a period of time. And then over here is mostly our pump inventory, and one of our favorites is our laser engraving. The next stop on our tour, the main part of our rental and repair shop. Lots of tools available for rental, lots of torque pumps, some orders going out the door, calibration. We've got one of our guys working on a torque pump. And then we get into the very back where we've got all of our new sales inventory. Some of my junk, again, this is just a informal tour. Didn't exactly take a lot of time to prepare, but stocking sockets up to 9 1/4 inch across the flats. We also have them in 225 millimeter. Spline drive sockets, in-hex sockets, a lot of our tools that are ready for sale. Welcome to the actual last stop on the tour. This is my office. Pretty decent selection of helmets that I've acquired, almost exclusively from my boy Alex over the years. This is definitely the messiest of the stops. One of my favorite helmets, although I never really wore it. I think I only used it once in competition as my Deadpool helmet, which was very, very well painted to the point of actually creating contour or texture, I should say, by our good friend and former crew member, Dustin Hudima. Lots of memorabilia. Racing's been pretty good to me over the years. I'm going to try and avoid most of the mess on my desk. This is the latest helmet. This was Alex's CanTorque themed helmet that he ran last year. Saskatoon winning helmet. Very appreciative for having that. This is where my Talkin' Torque studio is, which also doubles as my desk. Little conference room. This is the video screen. Has all of my security cameras, so when you see, this is what I generally look at as we're on air, and you'll see my eyes divert up to the TV once in a while just as something catches my attention. That's why. But then again, conference room table, second backdrop, because we can also run guest here in my office, second camera, and second mic. And there's your pretty much complete tour of my office and of the shop. Would be remiss if I did not go back and show my encounter. This was a picture I took of Mr. Palmer back in, let's say, 2007. Had the privilege of meeting and getting to play one hole of golf with him and Peter Jacobson at my home course of Blackhawk here in Edmonton. And then this goes back to about, I don't know, I can't really read, about 2013, I want to say, the Hyundai Tournament of Champions Pro-Am, where we got matched up with Jason Duffner, which was especially cool because his caddy, Kevin Bale, was a Red Deer boy, and we got to have quite a good chat during our round. Once again, thanks for watching, and tune in this evening for today's episode of Talkin' Torque.